Well, I decided on doing a timing chain, and this fucking engine is so filthy. So goddamn filthy. So I'm trying to clean it off right now. I got a screwdriver, some degreaser, and some wire brushes. I wasn't thinking about how hard I was doing it. It's kind of scratched the fuck out of the goddamn timing cover, but whatever, I don't care. I'm just trying to get most of this gunk off of here and get it looking a little better. Yeah, I see that. I'm gonna have to run some cleaner through the engine and stuff. Alrighty, got the timing cover off. I'm about to pull this this chain guide off. It's the last thing. I already got the sprocket and stuff off. I gotta get the gasket mating surface cleaned up. And then I'll start putting on the new timing chain kit and shit. You know, I got a chain, metal guides, new sprockets, tensioner, and then gaskets. So new front main, oil pump, water pump, timing. Yeah. Alrighty. Okay, it's a bit later now. It took me a while to get this all cleaned off because that gasket was so old, but got it all cleaned off, and I'm getting the new timing belt on, so you gotta line up with this mark, and then that there's a dot right behind this this black link here. You can't see it with it on there, but you can see it on that one. So yeah, that lines up. And then yeah, this dot up here lines up with those. All that's vertical, and this is vertical, and the piston, I made sure it's at the top, you know, and the rocker arms here are loose. So this is all timed properly now. I did realize though that I thought the cam on this was good. However, I was just looking at it, and there actually is a flat spot there. So I'm probably gonna need a new cam. This side's okay, but that's alright. I'll deal with that at some point. The bolts for the old timing chain guides got like worn down a lot, but they torqued down okay, so I'm just gonna keep those. Yeah, I would really like to have new bolts, but I don't know, maybe I will. Actually, maybe I'll swap those two with those two at least, because these ones don't get worn down if the timing chain gets fucked up, but these ones do, so maybe I'll swap those. But alrighty, I got most of this back together now. I decided to paint the timing cover and the water pump and the oil pump just because why not. Obviously it still kind of looks like crap because the engine block itself is still filthy, but you know, whatever, it looks a little better, that's okay. About to, you know, get the valve cover back on, and the radiator and stuff, so yeah. Alrighty, got it mostly put back together now. Got the, the radiator and stuff back in, filled it up with coolant and oil. I did paint my oil cap. I'm waiting for that to dry still. But yeah, it's coming together. Oh, I still gotta put the fucking spark plug back in. Where did I put that? Oh, it's right there. Okay. Alright, yeah, so I gotta put the spark plug back in, and then yeah, hopefully it'll fire up now. But yeah, we'll see in just a bit once this is done drying. Alright, well, did the timing cover, or not the timing cover, the timing chain, and the tensioner, and made sure it was, the time for the chain was correct, and then installed the distributor and made sure it was all at top dead center. I put a stick into the spark plug hole, and made sure the piston was all the way at the top, and got the timing marks for the oil pump drive gear, or the timing chain gear, all squared away, and the sprocket for both the bottom and the top. I had them all lined up with the indicated chain links, and oh, I just realized I don't think I ever tightened down this or the bottom alternator bolt yet, but and then got the distributor to where when I put it in, it was like this, and I had the thing pointing right here, so that when it went in and turned, it was pointing right at the number 1 cylinder. AM number 1, and then the firing order is 3, 3, and then 4, which is the next one on the distributor right here. So it's correct firing order, and 3 or 2 is the last one here, and it goes right here to cylinder number 2. So I know that's all good, but this thing just won't fucking start. The timing's good. I don't really know what's going on, to be honest. I don't know why this thing won't start. I've tried so much. It's got a brand new carburetor. I didn't rebuild the distributor, but I did like clean up the contact points and stuff, and like I know I get spark. I might have to just redo the ignition system, because that's pretty much the only fucking thing that I haven't done on this, besides like doing the whole valve train and the fucking pistons and rods, and doing an actual rebuild on this thing. Like I've done all this now, so I just have to try and figure it out. It's got, fucking pressure regulator. I have it, the pump is wired up separately from the original car harness, so like I know it's not a fuel pump cutting off issue or anything like that. It's gotta, as far as I can tell, like it's gotta be an ignition issue, I guess. even though like I was having carburetor issues because the carburetor idle circuit was blocked up before I like tried I tried cleaning it out and rebuilding it, but no matter what I did, I couldn't get any fuel to come through the Venturis on idle circuit, so I just got a new one. And, but yeah, starting to get real stumped with this. I really don't know why it's not starting. I know it has fuel, good fuel pressure, goes into the bowl, like I can see it. I don't know how well you can see down in there, but like yeah, see, you can see that there's fuel down in there. And you know, and so I know it's got fuel, I know it's got good fuel pressure, I have a fuel gauge right there, and the pressure regulator, and I know I get spark. I guess I feel like the dwell isn't very good, but I've adjusted the points in there, and even with adjusting the points to in I believe the spec was a 0.18, 18 thousandths. So you know, I used a feeler gauge to set the points, and you know, I know I get 12 volts here at the coil. The tachometer even like shows up when, you know, when like the engine is rotating. So I just don't know what's going on. I need to plug in the vacuum advance for the distributor still, but it should start. Like this, it should still start. But it doesn't. And I've got it, you know, I've got the ignition timing is at least good enough for it to start. You know, like I said, and I've got spark, I've got fuel. I know I have good compression too. I did a compression test on every cylinder, like about 148 to 150 psi for every cylinder. It's like literally a 2 psi difference. So that's safe, and I'm just so annoyed.